Hey. Today I am revealing your pet secrets. So grab your turtle, your dog, your parrot, your grandma if you don't have a pet. Whatever brings you comfort, grab it, pet your grandma, and let's feed the beasts. You're the beasts, and I'm feeding you. Like, you guys are kind of like my pets, you know? You always come back, not all of you. And every week I feed you. It's you know, it's not morning and night, it's like weekly, and I feed you something. And then sometimes I forget. I'm kind of a negligent owner, because sometimes I leave for like a week or multiple weeks at a time, but I try my best. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Alright, I'm gonna reveal your secrets now. Sometimes my dog eats my dirty tampons. I wanna vom. That is pretty gnarly, but the first thought in my head was actually like, it's probably a good source of iron. And if your dog's a vegetarian, maybe it needs your pussy blood. I often fantasize killing animals at night before going to sleep. Like, it would be so easy for to wrap my hands around my mom's toy poodle, the dog breed, and strangling it until I can feel it stop moving. I also sometimes get turned on by thinking about killing someone. I am 13, almost 14. I'm scared because I know that this is not normal, but I can't stop thinking about it. I am almost 100% sure that there is something wrong with me. I need help. Anyways, I love your videos and you always make me laugh. The sad thing is, poodles are like maybe the most strangleable dog breed. I like rat dogs, okay? I know some people don't. I do. But I totally understand why someone could just like a poodle. I don't know, you know? I don't know. Should I be saying this? Shit. Look, okay? We want you here at the Ayydubs community, which is me. It's actually just me. There's no one here. But I would really like for you to go get help. You're fine. You're probably dealing with intrusive thoughts, but you need to go see a therapist so that you can work on turning them down. You know, maybe like the volume just a little quieter so that you don't end up killing your mom's poodle or anyone else and then, you know, getting off to it. I hope my friend's dog dies. I'm not saying the breed because she watches your videos and she will figure it out. It's a basic breed and it's well trained and stuff. They always brag about it and it's so annoying. They make fun of me because my one dog ripped my other dog's throat open and it's so mean. So I hope her dog dies or she dies, whichever comes first. Oh my god. Okay, I just want to say, I know you didn't say the breed to avoid her knowing who you are, but I feel like not a lot of people have the story that their dog ripped their other dog's throat open, so like, I think you exposed yourself. And now your friend knows that you have a death wish on her and her dog. My dog licked my coochie one day and I didn't stop him. Now it's an everyday thing. Yikes. Yeah, big fucking yikes. Stop. Stop! Do I even have to say more? Like, ew, ew! Get on Tinder! Hire a prostitute! Literally, I prefer that you do that. Okay, I live with my parents, brother, and my dogs. My dogs have a lot of cute toys, so I took a few of them and now they're in my room. My parents will not care at all when they notice them, but I still feel guilty. If you're wondering, the toys were macaroons in different colors, a pumpkin spice latte, and some forest animals. Look, I don't think you should feel bad about taking the dog's toys. I'm sure they have a lot, and if they come into your room, they can play with the ones that you've stolen. I would be concerned if you start playing with the toys like you are a dog. You know what I mean? Just keep them out of your mouth, and I'd say you're good to go. Okay, so when I was little, I went trick-or-treating and I got a lot of candy. I went home, I laid my candy on the table, I went to the bathroom, I came back to find my dog had eaten the candy. There were some chocolate bars in there. Long story short, rest in peace, Emma. You know where you made your first mistake? Was naming your dog Emma. And maybe none of this would have happened if you didn't name your dog Emma. I like dogs. I like pets with human names. There's something very fun and quirky about it. But Emma? That's not a dog name. That's like naming your dog Jessica or like Taylor. No, that's not a dog. You know what? Your dog probably wanted to die because its name was Emma. Oh my god, this is brutal. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, Emma. When I was like 6, my parents would ask me what I wanted to be when I grow up, and my dumbass said I wanted to be a police dog. I really hate 6-year-old me, and anytime I see a dog, it's all I think about. My family still makes fun of me. That's fucking adorable. actually, and I'm so glad you shared that so I could have just a moment to breathe in this video. You know when you're doing a hard workout and then there's like a quick break or some sort of movement that's easy and you're just like, phew! That's what that secret just gave to me, you know? Like I am no longer clenching my butthole because of you. So, thank you. I once got a spoon and dug my now dead hamster's eyes out and ate it. Yeah, I would assume it would die after that. It tasted really bad. I would assume that as well. But I liked the texture. That one was surprising. So when my mom found out it died and one eye was missing, she blamed it on the cat, and I agreed. Such a funny way to word it. Like, I agree. We then got the cat put down because that apparently was the hamster my grandma gave to my mom before she died. R.I.P. Meg the cat. You know what? I'm just gonna bring us back to what I said earlier. If you didn't name your cat Meg, get help. There are other squishy things you can eat. Eyeballs are off the fucking table. Okay? On the topic of animals in danger, I want to quickly talk to you guys about Animal Love. So I was recently introduced to Animal Love, which is a shelter in Costa Rica. It is a non-profit, no-kill charitable organization that hosts over 1,200 animals, including dogs, cats, horses, sheep, goats, chickens. I'm sure I'm missing other creatures that they host, but those are some of them. And many of these animals come to the shelter because they were abused, mistreated, or abandoned. Animal Love was previously funded by a hotel called Lands of Love, but when the pandemic hit in March of 2020, they stopped receiving guests and subsequently stopped receiving the funds necessary to carry on their operations. In the past month, a huge number of dogs and cats have been abandoned at the shelter because of lack of space and are now living in offices, garages, toilets. Without financial aid, the shelter is at risk of being fully shut down and the animals are at risk of being released into the streets or put to sleep by authorities. Animal Love is run by 16 best friends who love animals and are doing everything they can to raise enough funds to make sure that the shelter is not shut down and that they can thoroughly, properly take care of their 1,200 plus growing amount of creatures. And I want to help. So I have a link in the description box that you can click and donate as much or as little money as you're comfortable donating. I am hoping to raise $5,000. I donated some. I hope you do too. May we help these angel babies. Mumu, are you gonna donate money? I'll donate money for you. I know you don't have thumbs. I've been watching porn since I was 8. My best friend came over to my house and we were curious about how hamsters reproduce, so we Googled hamster sex. And the porn website came up and we just watched some vids. Cool shit. Is it cool shit? My first reaction is like repulsion and disgust, but you know, as long as it's like 2 hamsters and not a hamster and a human, maybe it's actually perfectly fine. Who does it harm if you like watching animals fuck each other? It is quite natural. I mean, it's not what I'm into, but I'm not gonna shame you for it. No one's getting hurt, you know? I mean, the hamsters are being put on the internet without their permission because they are unable to do so. I don't like that. And they can't even file a lawsuit or anything because they wouldn't even know how to. I'm really trying to find any moral conundrum to pick at here, but they're having a good time. Why shouldn't we? This is making me feel weird. Do you guys think it's weird to watch animals have sex and be like excited by it? Or is it normal? Does normal have to be our standard for existence? Is anything normal? Why are there little blocks of behavior that are deemed acceptable and others that are not? If it does not harm, should we have qualms? Let's continue. I accidentally starved my hamster to death because I forgot about him. When my family found him, I acted miserable. Yo, sorry, Dusty. There's irony in the fact that its name was Dusty. It's like you forgot about it and it just withered away and its name was Dusty. It was like fucking destiny, to be honest. Anyways, R.I.P. Dusty. Okay, so my dad has always had this black cat named Mojo, and when I was a kid, Mojo would catch mice, birds, and other stuff too because my dad never fed him. We had a screen door that went to our backyard and Mojo would stand by the door with whatever dead thing he caught for the day in his mouth. But instead of letting him in and burying or throwing away the dead creatures like a normal parent would do, he would forced me and my sisters to watch Mojo eat it through the screen. Because that happened so many times, I got kind of desensitized to it, and I ended up hurting animals as I got older. Nothing crazy, I just kicked or hit dogs / cats a couple times. That is crazy. Anyways, I'm 20 now, and I forced my boyfriend, who has been vegan his whole life, to eat meat. What a fucking combo. An animal abuser and a vegan. I refuse to get a pet even though he really wants one. We live together. And I watch a lot of butchering videos on YouTube. Okay, so weird. There are corners of the internet I didn't even know existed, and I just found a new one. I'm worried my dad messed my brain up because now I fantasize about killing chickens and stuff. This is so good, like bad good. This wins an award for the most fucked up secret in this video. Congratulations, you are sick in the head. Your dad did indeed fuck you up. This is beyond me even trying to give you advice. Yeah, of course, yes, you should see a therapist. I don't even know what else to say because this is so messed up. I would be really interested though to like watch a short docuseries on the trajectory of your relationship. Someone who fantasizes about killing animals and a vegan? That sounds like content. This isn't about me, but it's still, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, there was a girl at school who found a dead bird and picked it up and started carrying it around by the feet and showing everyone, then proceeded to put it in her pocket and show a teacher. Yeah, now my friends and I call her Bird Girl whenever we talk about her or see her. There are some names that you hear kids call other kids and you're like, that's not nice. That's unfair. But I feel like she earned Bird Girl, you know? Like, I'm okay with this bullying. Fine by me. I fucking hate myself for this, TBH, but no incest. Can we make that a meme? Like, if you feel bad about something and you're confessing, it's like, blah, 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 but no incest. You know what I mean? I like it. So, in October, I got a bunny who I used to let run around my room and do this event. I don't let her anymore. Oh, and until this event, okay. Me being the horny single bitch I am, I masturbate. But this one time my bunny hopped on me and I didn't stop and finished with her on me. This is the most disgusting thing I have ever done. I'm so sorry. Honestly, I'm so desensitized from this series and all the people who literally have had sex with their pets or like make their dogs lick their genitals. This is like decently fine to me. No, I'm not condoning that you continue this behavior, that anyone does it, but for some reason I can't stop thinking about Grease. There are worse things you could do. Do-wop, then come with your hamster on you. Do-wop. There are other viewers who do-wop, use their pets to come into do-wop. Therefore, there are worse things you could do. Wop. Thank you. My house is currently in a forest and there's a shit ton of lizards, snakes, bugs, and creatures like that. For some reason, every lizard climbs on my window and just stays there the whole night. It bothers me so much. I started pushing the lizards off the window so they die, so they don't annoy me. Seriously, there are other ways to deal with your problems than just like killing them. Have a conversation, like ask them to leave. Give them another area in your house where they can enjoy lounging, like a little lizard TV, or stop killing lizards. They're very cute. I love how they're like, you know, that's literally, sometimes they look like they're doing push-ups. Oh my, I love lizards, and you should too. Stop killing them. Sometimes I sit in my parents' room and eat our hamster shit. It feels kind of nice, and when I have my own little fun time, I come by these memories. I am retiring. I'm literally never making another video again. Thank you for everything. This is it for me. All right.